true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near. But as their worlds drift apart, one soul's cry, a passion welling within. Swelling on and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught.
I was a transparent ghost.
Why must you let go the life you were bestowed? This clinging to insanity in hopes the world will ease up. Try and make it look like it's
I know, I was making a bad pun. I was making a bad joke. Tiltify or, well, bits go through Twitch as well. But when I actually get stuff from Twitch money-wise, it comes straight from Twitch to me. So essentially, Twitch, like I said, it's a PayPal account I've had for a very long time, and something I eventually have to resolve with PayPal.
Been 5 years. You've got to be at least as strong as I am by now. Come on, you've even got that height advantage you're always going on about. You're the perfect training partner for me. Me again.
Gaspar, please. I need water. I need water. I'm gonna go get some. Bye.
Well, that
Hey, get back here.
is one of the reasons I need to resolve it with PayPal.
He got away.
That's what I need to do, is to have it officially switched to my name. And I can do it, I just have been a lazy bum and not done it yet. Because basically, there's like 3 things or 4 things you have to have to show them that, yes, this is my PayPal account, please let me change the name on it. And I just haven't gotten around to doing it. It's not exactly top priority on my list. They don't. As far as I can tell from all their rules, they don't. And they're gonna have a hell of a time getting it if they do. I mean, it's not like I can't prove that I'm not his daughter. And I can prove that I've had access to the account for over 20 plus years. So, Annie for Annette, hello! Welcome back. It's good to see you. I hope your day is going good. Now, it's just a matter of me stopping being my lazy bum self and actually doing it and talking to them and having them get it done.
Well, if it isn't Bernadetta, what brings you here?
Am I bothering you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'll come back
I
another time.
I want her to get just the teensiest bit braver. I really do.
Do you remember that time in town?
In town? Oh, you mean when all those thieves showed up? Whew, that was rough. I heard a bunch of people got robbed.
My mom is still alive, so if they really needed her consent, they could, but my mom has nothing to do with anything that is attached to the internet. She doesn't even know how to work it, which is how I ended up with the PayPal account in the first place. because I started using my dad's PayPal account to get stuff offline, you know, get stuff shipped from overseas and whatnot. And eventually my mom basically didn't even know it existed anymore. So it became mine permanently. Wow. That's impressive. 3 times. Although, I did just read an article about how a bunch of the stimulus checks that they sent out for the corona went to a bunch of dead people. So, I'm not surprised. It apparently takes a while for them to register that people have passed on.
That's not what I mean. Oh, just forget it.
I mean, to be fair, it is a lot of people to keep track of.
What are you trying to ask me?
Will you really listen this time?
Probably
Of
not.
course. Sorry. You have my full attention.
Do you remember when you carried me to that spot with the really pretty view? Where is that place? I've been looking all over.
The place I took you with the view. Oh, right. Okay. First, you go out of the monastery, and...
Just show her.
Actually, it's kind of tricky to explain. Come on, I'll just take you there again. But pay attention this time.
Huh? Wait, what are you... No, not again! Stop!
He's trying to carry her there again, isn't he? Casper. Caspar. God damn it, Dimitri. Stop being a sulking brute.
Is that... Raphael?
Yeah, I get it. But you can't be so picky. You need
Or
some meat
can
in your
you?
diet. I don't know if you can eat human food, but bug meat might be good for you. That's right. You need to eat plenty of bug meat if you want to get big and strong like me. No more sweets for you.
What? He's talking to a bird?
Huh? Is someone there? Oh, Marianne! You're right on time. This little birdie was telling me that he misses you. And, oh, it flew off.
It appears so.
Why do you think birds fly away when there's more than one person around? Birds never seem to stay put unless I'm alone.
Birds are very cautious creatures. They tend to fly away when they're startled.
You mean they're afraid of loud noises?
Well,
Oops.
you are a little
That was probably too
loud.
for the birds. Come on, Raphael. Keep it down. How's this? Do you think we'd be able to talk to birds together like this? I still haven't met a bird that can speak human.
He did
I
say he was
hoping you
going
could
to bed,
introduce me.
didn't he?
Huh? I thought you were just talking to one.
I was mostly talking at him, not to him. He just said chirp chirp and stuff like that. I had no idea what he was talking about. I don't think he understood me either.
What if he did understand you,
Marianne,
Raphael?
You always know which birds understand what you're saying, right? Next time you find a bird who understands you, I hope you let me know so I can join the conversation.
Valid point, Diver.
Now
Valid
what am I
point.
supposed to do?
Oh god, Kryle.
Hey, Sedith. I got a delivery for you. Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to
Oh,
confirm the
Cyril.
contents? Sure
I
thing.
always say Kryle.
All seems to be accounted for. I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself. I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young. You should be enjoying life.
I mean,
Do not
you know
allow
I
the
don't
past
pronounce
to
things
overshadow
correctly
that.
ever, Fins.
Is there
Come
nothing
on.
you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
Except...
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever. This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
No. I've been told I'll like him more when I play the church route, but not a fan right now. He kind of just annoys me because anytime somebody tries to help him, he like has a conniption fit about it. I mean, he should be after being at the church for so many years. Repair? Or is it... Repair is when they're broken, right? And don't. Well, see, then that's still a problem. Crusher! Fog. Get some sleep. There's squeaky little ferret dreams going on. Knitting stones. I only have 66. Mad Max? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm guessing that's a bad thing. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. That's like... I know the world is gonna crucify me for saying this, but I liked that movie. I haven't watched it in quite a few years, so I could... Everybody unfollows. You could see the sand in the air. Oh, geez. Hey, Guffert. How are you? What were you playing? Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. You beat it. Hot damn. So, in as little as a spoiler as possible, did you like the end? And did you like it overall? Or no? Tears! You had tears! It will die. You finished FF7 too, Annie? Oh, watch it, Diver. Don't spoils. No spoils. Don't know anything about a portal. I mean, there's lots of portals in lots of places, but... Or there's the game Portal, which is a pretty phenomenal puzzle game. And I'm pretty sure everybody should try it, especially if you like puzzle games. Ah, poop on a stick. I really like that blade too. And I need that for somebody else's weapon too. Portal 2 was your jam? Okay, Diver. I'm gonna trust you. Yeah, how long do you think it's gonna be till the next one? I mean, I've heard plenty of like, oh god, that end. Like, that ending, what? That ending. But, that's... I mean, I've heard a lot of people just say, like, wait till you get to the end. Finish the game, wait till you get to the end. I just... That's not good at all. I need to pay more attention to their weapons. Clearly. Ah. That Agranthium, or however the heck you say it, is my nemesis. You know, it's never good to leave a fandom to their questions. It's just not good. If you don't answer their questions, their minds just go crazy. You to be happy with. That sucks. I'm sorry, Diver. I have heard other people talk about how a lot of the Final Fantasy VII have been brought into the remake. So, I'm interested to see that. I am interested in what they do with such a vast lore book at their fingertips for this. Yes. Oh, yes.
I am grateful.
Having received the Kingdom Army's plea for aid, Rodrigue has agreed to provide soldiers. In order to meet up with their reinforcements, The Kingdom Army sets out for Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
I know a bit. I actually own the game, but it's one of those I owned it and never finished it games.
This valley isn't a place I'd care to return to.
I have the pile of I own it and played it. I own it and never finished it. And I own it and never got to play it. It's like this. So yeah, I do own it. It's in the pile of Final Fantasy games. Pretty much any Final Fantasy game that came out, I bought. And I was like, someday I'll finish this. Someday I'll play this. Yeah. I'm still saying that, by the way. About mini games that I buy. Oh no. You're not gonna get much sleep? That doesn't sound like a good thing. I can't even fit my hands on the screen for it. I do own a lot of games. But the amount that I have actually completely finished, start to end, is very small. Some of them are like legitimately, I lost interest and don't want to finish this game, or I got super frustrated with this game and don't want to finish it. But most of them are games that I want to finish, I just need to get to. For whatever reason, they got interrupted by some other game release. Basically tell you the story between Zack and Aerith and Zack's time as a soldier. Yeah, and that's really hard, Diver. Once you lose interest to try and finish the game, it's really hard. Well, not even just to get it done. I mean, you spent the money, or somebody, if it was a gift, somebody spent the money to give you this game. It's like, okay, well, it was bought. I want to finish it, but it's so much harder to actually finish a game if you've lost interest. Hey, Sharkles! Right. That too, Gufford. Yeah, because actually I got my love of Zack from playing Crisis Core. But I'm pretty sure I never finished it. Because honestly, I don't remember the end. Doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't finish it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't know it. Probably know enough.
After the chilliness of Fargus, I can't seem to adjust to this extreme heat.
Historically, there have been battles whose outcomes were determined in part by the climate. You can't argue that this heat isn't a factor.
In conditions like these, who knows what will become of our morale.
Professor, be honest. How are you holding up?
To be fair, I may actually just refresh myself on Crisis Core just to have it in the back of my mind while playing Remake. I mean, I've heard, like, I have heard that even if you were brand new to the Final Fantasy VII universe, you'd still be fine. Like, there's nothing super important that you wouldn't understand. But I've also heard that it incorporates a lot of the lore from the other games. You'd recommend that before beating it? Maybe I'll look to do that tomorrow. Because I do want to play some of Remake this weekend. Well, I'm not at my limit, so I'm not going to say that. I never imagined it would be like this. That sounds much better. Okay, Diver. Oh, really? Dying Light. I feel like Dying Light would be one of those ones, because that's a multiplayer. I feel like it would be better, more interesting as a multiplayer than a single player.
Monks once used this area as an ascetic training ground because of the intense environment. They say Aelel was born of the goddess's rage.
To be fair, I kind of want to just, like, replay most of the Final Fantasy games. Because there's a lot of games that I don't even remember how they go. I'd love to play Crystal Chronicles again, but I don't have a GameCube. I own the game. I don't have a GameCube, though. Hadn't heard that before.
If you believe the legends, this valley is evidence of the goddess's judgment, passed on humanity for its corruption. The forest that once covered the surrounding area was burnt to ash by a pillar of light that descended from the heavens. That legend fueled belief in a place of torment between our world and the next, where one's sins are purified in the cleansing flames.
Nonsense. Sins are not so easily washed away.
Indeed, and there are no accounts of such a place in Scripture. Yet those who cannot face their own sins have no choice but to cling to the idea.
I just have people gathered there.
No, it would seem you are not hallucinating after all. Are those Rodrigue soldiers? No, but their banner is that of... No, it can't be.
That is House Rose banner. They curried favor with that witch and sold out Fargus.
We messed up. There must have been a spy among us. Will you have us meet them in battle, or wait for Rod...
Never call those traitors our allies again.
Okay, Dimitri, I like you, but get your head out of your butt.
To exchange words with one such as him.
His Highness is correct. He is not an opponent whom we can expect to negotiate with. Everyone, prepare for the attack!
I tell you what, you leave your students alone for 5 years and everything goes to hell. You tell them, Fins. How many do I get? 10? How do I feel like I'm missing somebody from the main group? Is that how that goes? Ah, that sucks, Vince. Oh, do I want? Up. Oh no! Hey, that's not what I want. I want that. Actually, maybe I'd rather have Lysithia. Do I have? Alright. Let's try this. No. You cute. Cutest chat this side of the South Sea. I don't know. I just picked a thing.
That without thought, fight any battle if ordered. There is no chance of negotiating with him. Aelel is a deadly place. Flames burst from the ground with no warning. Sane people usually avoid it.
So, the flames of torment burn your sins, your life, your everything. If you wish to spare yourself the goddess's wrath, tread lightly.
No.
What's my strategy?
Well, stay away from the spots that look like they're gonna burst open in flames. Would be the first idea.
I'd be honored.
If I put you here, combat arts, go. I did not, Fins. I
Without power,
had a
who can you
meeting
protect?
this morning. Well, I now get to have a meeting every morning. I honestly didn't spend much time on Twitch at all today. I usually have it running in the background, but yeah. I'm a digital designer, or a put their bums on. No VOD, no evidence. Oh, you were talking to Diver. But yeah, I'm design cushions for wheelchairs, basically. That's my job right now.
I'll cut through.
I'll comply.
Wait, don't you have a bow on you? You do. You can't shoot that far. Burn protection. Oh, that swole. That swole Moogle.
What's the plan?
What is the plan? See, I kind of want
Shall
to
we?
try and lure these people out. I'm not gonna get those archers. No, I can't even get them from there. Dang it! Hope that isn't a mistake. Putting her over the lava.
I will prevail.
Ooh, ouch. Oh. Does. Ow. I mean, I know he's an archer and she's a flyer, but damn. Oh, I hope that thing doesn't explode by her. Make me regret that decision.
I'm your girl.
Yes, you are, Annette.
Thank you.
Plan is to not die. That's a good plan. Why is that ballsy?
At your service.
She's very proficient with an axe. And axe on Wyvern does well.
You're done. I'm sorry.
Did you just play through this game once, Guffert? Or did you play multiple times?
I'll only slow you down.
What?
Go
What?
on without me.
Did that really just happen? Oh, no, 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 no. That's not happening. Once and didn't finish it.
It's my duty.
Casual. I refuse to play the you'll lose people route. Yeah, no, F that. Because I would just save scum. I would just save scum so that nobody died. But why?
Ooh, nice. At your service. I must lead them well.
You tried to keep safe scumming to a minimum. I mean, I've seen people go through with the permadeath route, no safe scumming. I did watch.
I must steel myself.
I can think of one streamer that I did watch do that run, and it was painful to watch. It would have been a way too. I mean, I save scummed a lot in Awakening. You lost them even with having Divine Pulse? Or did you tell yourself you weren't using Divine Pulse either?
I will prevail.
No use. You are in my way.
I think the run I watched, they limited how many times that they were allowed to use Divine Pulse.
War fuels my body. Shall we? You're making me work. Sorry,
You're
Lance,
making me work.
Just like that. What's my strategy?
I'll cut through.
Leave my sight!
Jesus, everybody. Most of my characters are pretty high level. I very much have over-leveled them. And I'm fine with that. Doesn't bother me.
Thank you.
I'd be honored.
No, Ash, why did you miss? You never miss. Well, I shouldn't say never, but rarely do you ever miss. Oh, poop on a stick.
Ready when you are.
Now, the question is what are we going to have you do? Wow, no, we're not having everybody and their brother come after you. That's a hard no. I always send her off on her own. That's really not a good thing to do. Stick you over here. Nope. You can wait. Oh, he got damage from standing on the cracked area.
This could turn the tides.
That was close.
Annette's papa is not doing a good job of protecting her. Yes,
must
thank
be
you,
so.
Ash. You have redeemed yourself. Shit. Okay. Thank God.
I'm sorry.
I did. Because I need to build their support to get more of their story. I think I have them up to B now? Maybe?
I must steel myself.
I know I have the bit of story where she basically confronted him about why will you not just be like a dad to me.
It must be so.
Yeah, there's some supports that I've purposely done. Like, I have, I've been putting Flane on my character so that we can learn more about her. Don't like this, because if I move him across, this is gonna burn him.
I've got you.
Well, and they will,
I must steel myself.
because I can't get him across in one turn. See? He won't make it across in one turn. So no matter what, he's gonna start on it. As long as it doesn't explode out from underneath them, we're fine. I didn't realize I had a healing on. Hot damn.
Thanks.
Never get anything good out of those spots. It's always rusted or training. Boo!
Thanks so much.
I need to get movement up speed for some of these people. We could risk it.
To survive, I will win! Witness Bridget Pride!
Always rested or training. I'm sure that's on purpose. It's just annoying.
I will end this now!
Nice!
It's my duty.
You have redeemed yourself, Ash, for missing earlier.
I owe you one.
Yeah, I know. I've upgraded some of them. Like, at the beginning of the game, I upgraded them because I wanted better weapons, and I wasn't really getting them, and I didn't feel like dropping a shit ton of money just to get them. So I did that at the beginning, but now, I have good enough ones that I don't feel like I have to upgrade the rusted ones or the training ones. See you, Loon. But I don't want to use you. Yeah. Yeah. Should have bullet. Well, I did see that coming. An intense battle has taken place. You guys don't want to come after Princey Poo? Aww. You're gonna fry your butt.
Not for myself, for everyone.
You're a big help.
Yo, big help.
My duty is your death.
I like that. I never registered that's what she says before. Your duty is my death. I like it.
It all comes down to this.
Close one.
I purposely parked her butt on that circle.
So Cornelia has planted spies even inside Garreg Mach.
The Shield of Fargus has appeared. We can expect more out of him than the young ones.
Seriously? Because we already took out a bunch of your soldiers. God, I can't talk. Gwent moving. Wrong game. That's Witcher. Which I do want to play at some point on stream, along with 50,000 other games. Where? Just keep adding. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I forget he's a Dark Knight.
Whatever it takes. Don't bother haunting me.
Bolt axe, yeah. I love Ingrid.
I shall not stray.
No. I have trouble picking a favorite. She might be it though. Oh, I could just take him out.
That's enough! Can't afford to slack off.
Racist? How do you get racist out of her? I mean, Hilda's reasons. Like, I mean... She doesn't know the full truth of the incident at Duscar. Of course, nobody really does. So, she's got a good reason for hating them? Without delving too much into potential spoilers for people who haven't played that part.
It was meant to be.
Why would that get me in trouble with Twitch TOS? Why would discussing a video game character get me in trouble with Twitch TOS? Ew.
What's next?
Whoa. We're talking about a character in a game who is very angry at a clan of people in the game. I think that's a little bit of a stretch on that, but I get what you're saying.
Too weak for this world.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if somebody did actually try to hit you with TOS on that, you have a pretty good argument for it not being a TOS issue.
With all of my might! My heart burns with pride.
I am trying to kill off as many soldiers before I go killing the main guy. In case anybody was wondering.
Thanks.
Exactly. Get that sweet, sweet XP. Oh, he's pretty.
Does a whelp like you really expect to kill me?
Oh god, now I hope she crits him.
Gwendol, the Grey Lion, a knight by the hand of Count Rowe. Do your worst.
Please crit him. Damn it. Really hoping for a crit.
I'm getting the hang of this.
There you go.
So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
It's a little morbid of him. Wrong button.
I'll protect everyone.
It is the way of knights to follow their master's orders without argument. Lord Gwendol was a good man.
Don't justify it, Gilbert.
Now he is just a corpse, nothing more. Let's go. Rodrigue is waiting for us.
Gilbert trying to justify it. There is no justification here, Gilbert.
Thank you so much.
It's been too long, Your Highness. But try to temper your joy, will you? This is a war after all.
To say such a thing at a time like this. You have not changed one bit.
Don't let looks deceive you. I've had a rough go of it ever since I crossed blades with those traitors in Ferdiad. When I heard you'd been executed, I rushed there as fast as I could, blind with fury. When I got there, I was fed some garbage about not being able to see your body. The next thing I knew, I was gripping my blade and... Gilbert, you have done well to locate His Highness. I am truly grateful. And you, I have you to thank as well.
I really do wish they would drop the professor now, after the time skip. The whole professor-student thing is... I don't know.
Well,
I could have
we
done
are in
without
your
it.
debt. I will repay you for this someday, I swear it. And you, Felix, you have also done well to bring His Highness here. Correct?
Yes, so I have heard. They are now calling it the Fargus Dukedom, or some nonsense.
If you know that much, then the rest won't take long. Enemy or not, it's undeniable that Cornelia's plan was nothing short of genius. After seizing power, she invited the Imperial Army to Ferdiad. There she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. Because of that, we were forced to act defensively, and now we're being forced into a difficult battle. She's been controlling the situation all along.
So that's been the witch's plan from the start. I should have killed her ages ago.
Your Highness, Ferdiad is in a terrible state right now. The tyranny is unbearable, and so the rebellions are endless. Refugees starve to death in the streets. If I may speak freely, Your Highness, we should change course for Ferdiad and take down those traitors before we embark to Enbar.
There's no time for that. We must annihilate Enbar before all else.
Yeah.
Think this through. I understand wanting to destroy the Empire and the Emperor. I want that so much it hurts. But which is more important, the dead or the living?
The living.
Silence!
No,
Dimitri.
You will hear me out.
Are you asking me? Asking the dead to forgive that woman?
No.
You're not
I
dead.
would not
You're
ask
alive,
that.
dude.
What I am asking is that you allow us to prioritize the kingdom capital over the imperial capital for now.
Thank
As
you.
Lambert's close and trusted friend, I am confident that
Lambert, the sheepish
Do not
lion
dare to put words
Lambert.
in the mouths of the dead. They are your words alone, even if you borrow their lips. Until I offer up that woman's head, Father will remain a slave to his lingering regret and hatred.
Dimitri's so angry.
Even now he suffers. It is ceaseless. As we waste time with idle chatter, his suffering
I just want to smack him in the
continues.
back of the head. Can that please be an option? Like, just bonk him in the back
You
of the
are my
head.
king, our king. Wherever you lead, we will follow. But Your Highness, there are those who take up their sword in the name of revenge and yet along the way lose the strength and composure to follow through. You would do well to bear that in mind.
Originally, I was romancing Sylvain. And then I decided not to, and decided to romance Dimitri because
The hero's relic once wielded by my father.
that's a Pari
The very
sword.
same. I managed
Because,
to steal it back from one of Cornelia's underlings in Ferdiad.
I can romance Sylvain in Edelgard's path and romance Dimitri in this one, and then romance Claude in the Golden Lion one. Because those are my three guys that I want to romance. That's a lance. Doesn't look like a lance. It looks like a sword. Oh, I guess the pole does go out of the window, doesn't it? Okay, that's fair. See, if the pole cut off at the edge of the corner of the window, like it looks like it should, then that would totally be a big sword. I have thought this through, yes, Guffert. Because the heads of the houses, you can only romance them in their track. So yes, I have very much thought this through. Also, it's a lance. I'm totally having Knight's Tales flashbacks right now to that movie. That movie is a good, cheesy, medieval movie.
Understated as ever, Father. It must have been a true struggle to get it back.
I am grateful, my friend.
Gilbert, Professor, may I request something? So I left those matters to my younger brother. He has my complete faith. I must keep my promise to our fallen king, to my dear friend.
Can we get rid of that little
A very old one.
baby fuzz
I
right
swore
there?
it nearly 10 years ago. Now then, Your Highness, let's destroy the Empire together. My men and I will spare no effort. I pray that you are right, and that this will save the kingdom.
I would be fine with the little, what is that? Is that considered a goatee on him, on Rodrigue? Because I'd be fine with it if they just like made it more full instead of just little lines.
Our orders are to capture Enbar by striking the enemy's stronghold directly. How familiar are you with the geography of Fodlan?
Let's go with not very.
The kingdom and the empire are separated by the impassable Ogma Mountains. Legend has it that Saint Seros once crossed over those mountains to fight against the Fell King Nemesis. But don't fool yourself. Leading a large army over such steep mountains would be near impossible.
In order to infiltrate the Empire, we have no choice but to go around the mountains, either to the east or to the west.
Do I get a map to make this decision? Am I looking up a map? Yes. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter what I say, but...
Yes, I agree. The Alliance is currently split in two. Those who stand with the Empire and those who are against it. Leading the Imperial faction is House Gloucester, while House Regan leads those who oppose. We should take advantage of their internal conflict and proceed east along the mountains until we reach the Great Bridge of Myrden in Alliance territory.
The Aramid River divides Alliance and Empire territory. There are many large bridges that cross it. However, the Great Bridge of Myrden is by far the largest, and it is also closest to the monastery. I believe you crossed that bridge 5 years ago on your journey to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Risky.
I'm afraid we have no other option. This is our only hope. Perhaps our next move should be to contact House Regan and request their cooperation. Claude of House Regan is the leader of the Alliance and is firmly against the Empire. They are the enemy of our enemy. In other words, hopefully, a friend.
Oh, I
Are you
certainly hope
suggesting
he's
that
a
we ask
friend.
House Regan to engage the
I mean,
Gloucester
what?
soldiers?
I am. If we take the bridge, then House Gloucester will no longer be able to receive support from the Empire. There's no way a man as wise as Claude
But if we get attacked from both sides, we'll have to fight people from the Alliance, won't we?
Of course, if we get blocked in by the Alliance, we'll have to fight our way out. That means you'll have to cross blades with your old schoolmates.
If you do not wish to kill familiar faces, do not tarry over the corpses of the dead.
Good advice.
Prepare yourselves. It is time to steel your souls for the task at hand.
Well, I mean, I'm certainly not going to kill Claude. Nope.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River.
That's not a good thing if a river's rose-colored.
The Kingdom Army meets
Nope.
with Rodrigue in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. With the strength of House Fraldarius on their side, the time to invade the Empire is finally at hand.
Well, there is 4 routes you can play if you haven't played them all. You got more to do. And there's the DLC.
Even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it? I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return.
I mean, doesn't mean you can't play
What are you
through
doing
one of
here
those
at this
4
hour
routes
anyway?
differently? Romance somebody else, maybe? Don't befriend, don't recruit any
It's
of the
same for
kids.
me. Perhaps you'll allow me to join you. I keep recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a knight at the age of 15. I still vividly remember
Really?
the day he was granted a sword from his
Well, then you need a playthrough where you recruit everybody.
Dead. He was killed 9 years ago in Dusker. All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. After it happened, I said something horrible to Felix. He's hated me ever since. And I don't blame him. No matter how much you grieve, the dead will never return. No magic in the world can bring them back. That's why their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause. I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness.
I know how you feel.
Since this war began, we've seen countless generals, soldiers, and citizens die. It never gets easier. Professor, I entrust the young prince and the future of Fargus to you.
It won't let you down.
You are a brave one, aren't you? One worthy of leading the Church of Seiros.
Well, the game made me that way, so yes, I am brave.
You should know that I have no intention of insisting that you take back Ferdiat. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge.
Yeah, trying.
Now then, we have received House Regan's consent. All that's left is for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Myrddin, we'll be in Empire territory. You are not afraid, are you?
No. I don't feel anything.
Yes. Such is war. I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor. I mean that.
I almost would have rather it have been like, you join a house as a fellow student, not as a professor. But then it really would have been Harry Potter. Sure. Let's participate.
I can't sing.
You could still train with people instead. The only mechanic that would really change is your professor level stuff, right?
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield? You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me?
I just think, like, okay, you're their professor, but yet there's a romance option for your students. It's a little weird. Although, I guess you're supposed to be close in the same age. But if you're close in the same age, then why are you a professor? And then the 5-year time skip happens and they're still calling you professor. Which bothers me as well. You're not their professor anymore. It's like, you're supposed to build these relationships with these characters, but in reality, would a professor really build these relationships with their students? Nah, probably not. No. I didn't get hurt when you were defending me.
You're lying. How could you be so reckless? Perhaps
because I have story armor.
They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you. No, don't overestimate me.
I'm not.
I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect. Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me. That's what I've done my whole life.
And you're very, very good at it.
Of course. I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed. Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So, don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you.
I would much rather that say, you could never disappoint me.
You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends. I just don't want to let you down.
Port A! About frickin' time. I've been waiting for that to pop for, like, ever, I swear. Great lord, it's about time. I guess that's locked behind story though, so.
Whatever it takes.
That's some nice armor there. Yeah, they're sleeping. Big sleepy babies. You can kind of see Pluto. He's in that top one up there. His little nose is sticking out. They're damn cute. There's a reason I have so many. And I can't say no when they need a home. Because they are flippin' cute. Really isn't a good time for anything. I don't really want to put him on horseback, I don't think. Originally, my plan was to put everybody on horseback. She's never gonna make Grimory. Nope. Go back. Gertie, can you pass your exam yet? $45. Oh god, your writing is a C. You need an A? No, B. Ugh. Oh, no. I think Caspar could do this. I should probably save, though, just to be safe. Mostly because I don't want to watch all those cutscenes again. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I would have been shocked at 72% if he would have failed.
Oh yeah! Nailed it!
Damn. I don't think she's gonna make it. Oh shit. Lance is super low for her. Well, that sucks. Maybe I should go Moral Savant with him. I did want to go Dark Bishop with him at one point. Because he's one of the few people that has the Dark Bishop specialty. Sword Lance flying. Does she not get, could turn her into a Wyvern Lord. I have to get her flying up a lot, though. I don't think they're flying at. Yeah, her flying's pretty low. Heavy and riding. She would be good for a great knight too. I know. Dang, only 46. He needs her riding up. I think that's what I've been working on with her. Where do I get dark seals from? I think Anna would be a good mortal savant. I don't know, it just fits her character, I think.
If we can suppress this Murden, we can invade into the Empire, right? I was in the Empire. Now I will be an enemy. I am having strange feelings. It is with ease that an ally turns into an enemy.
Pretty much. Can I get rid of all these?
This is not belonging.
Wait, isn't, like, Lysithea afraid of lightning? I go in these rooms every time in hopes of finding something, and I swear I never do. I think I've found something in here like once. I always want to pick up the flowers, and you really can't do anything with them, even though it looks like you should be able to.
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse. By the time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get
Sure.
killed with
Who's
no
afraid
one
of
ever
lightning?
even finding out. Oh, that'd be awful. Just terrible. Okay, Professor, I get it. I know I'll have to come out.
Is he afraid of lightning?
Why did you... Wow, thank you so much! Wow, thank you so much!
Since I have 5 of them. I'm surprised I didn't try it on Casper before. Or maybe I picked it up more recently. Peach currant. Dang it. Yes. Thank you. There hasn't been anything in the greenhouse lately either. Although I've noticed ever since the time skip, there's not as many things to pick up.
On our side. I know everything will be fine if we leave it to him. He may act like a layabout, but he's actually smart. And although Claude isn't honest about some things, you can trust him when it counts. No, I'm sure it'll be fine. That's just my gut feeling, but still.
She's Max.
Seen that thing?
I mean, she should know. She was in Claude's house.
Professor! The area around Castle Gaspar, where I was living, is under the control of House Rowe, who have submitted to the Empire. If I hadn't come to Garreg Mach, I might have ended up as your enemy at Aelel.
Yeah.
That thought makes me really happy to be here now. I don't think I would have been able to handle facing all of you in battle.
To be fair, you wouldn't have known us.
This...
Oh.
It's bustling around here.
That's right. Yeah.
Pond snail. Yummy. Hi, puppy. Thank you. I'm gonna make this dog fat. It looks pretty full. It straight up told me I couldn't feed it anymore. Oop. Hey.
Hello there.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
This one, yes? I thank you. 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 This one, yes?
Ah, the days of having to be so careful when you buy gifts and give gifts.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
Oh no, sir. The pleasure is mine.
I thank you. This one, yes?
I mean, I should keep
I
some.
thank you. This one, yes?
Give to the animals, but...
I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
I never remember to sell. This one, yes?
I thank you. This one, yes?
You guys weren't sure I was buying and selling stuff. I'm buying and selling
This
stuff.
one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure, 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 you have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. You have a good eye. A pleasure, you have a good eye. A pleasure,
I know I
you
do. I have
a good
such
eye.
fancy taste.
A
I just
pleasure,
buy one
you
of
have a good
everything.
eye. A pleasure doing business with you. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing
I don't even know why I
business
buy
with
the coffee beans. The only person that likes them that I still have is Schmear. It's fun, why yes.
I need your help.
Wait, did I just decline? What the fuck?
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
Okay.
Hey, how about a favor?
Secret shop.
Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
HP, strength, magic, dex, speed,
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
luck, defense, resist, charm.
Is that the one?
Not like I'm gonna go bankrupt.
Thanks a bunch.
Thanks a bunch!
Is that the one?
Thanks a
Thanks a
bunch!
bunch.
Who actually uses shields? Dedue! The frickin' Dedue from me. So Dimitri's really the only one that has a shield. I mean, I plan to give them to characters in my party. I do.
Is that the one? Come back soon.
Oh.
I said doo-doo, not to-do. No. I can't. I can't stop thinking about Dedue. Dedue was like the best person ever.
What used to be Ire territory lies far to the east of the Great Bridge of Myrddin, downstream of the Aramid River. For the sake of my family, I wish we could invade the Empire from there. But I do not have the power to advocate for that. Strategically, Myrddin is more important.
Someday we'll take
Thank
it
you,
back.
Professor. I will not give in. Not until I have restored my noble pride.
No, I said Dedue. I just was making a bad pun about saying doo-doo instead.
How could you...
How could you think that was mine? Ugh. Doesn't he like the floral adornments? Ferdinand. Ferdy. Ferdy. Tea lives. Whetstone. Right.
Exactly what I hoped for.
You have low expectations, buddy.
On the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrden lies the territory of Acheron of the Alliance, and to the south, the Empire's Burgles territory. Count Burgles has held the position of Minister of Military Affairs for the Empire ever since the days of Emperor Ionius. The current Emperor seems to have brought the corrupt nobility to heel, but Count Burgles looks to be an exception.
Count Burgles, huh? That's the name. What else could I give him? Ah. Do I have tea leaves? I have a ton of actual tea leaves, but that I can give as a gift.
For the sake of
I do have 4 of those. I could give those to him. Yeah, let's do that and max them out.
Exactly what I hoped for.
That made him super happy. Oh my.
Just like House Fraldarius, House Galatea is currently being invaded by the dukedom. My family is not as wealthy as most others, so we are incapable of sparing resources or reinforcements. I'm sorry. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything to help. No, that's not mine.
My adoptive father is planning on supporting the Regan family in the upcoming operation. He says it's the perfect opportunity to get both the Alliance and the Kingdom on his side. He even insisted that I promote the good name of House Edmund to the people of the Kingdom.
Do you really need to promote them?
He'll see right through me if I lie, so I can't ignore the request. But I suppose I did just tell you, so that must count for something.
See? There you go.
What's this?
What flowers do we have for you? I do have Lily of the Valley.
I appreciate this. I appreciate
How do
this.
people ever remember what gifts go to what people without a guide?
Okay.
Professor. We were raised by Lord Rodrigue himself to be the elite of the elite. Even if our enemy is the Empire's vast army, we can overcome the difference in numbers. The one thing that could prove to be a problem is if our food and supplies don't hold up. If we attack the Imperial capital before
That
the
would be a
Kingdom
problem.
capital, we'll have to be swift if we want to prevail.
Thanks for that tidbit of useless information.
Professor?
Yay! I like that they even have breed names.
A moment, please.
What? You don't have anything to say to me. Why would you say a moment, please? Get out of here, you. Distracting, wasting my time.
Grendel made the ultimate sacrifice in service of House Rowe. I understand that feeling. I'd do anything for Lady Rhea. You think we should have stopped him. You might be right about that. At any rate, it's up to the individual how to demonstrate loyalty.
I mean, yes.
Huh.
The Aramid River separates the Empire and Alliance. It's the largest river in Fodlan. Sometimes it'll flood when there's lots of rain, but at least the land gets some extra water. Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really
You're
saved
right.
me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
It is Caspar's. No flowers for Caspar? Caspar likes like meat and the training weights and hunting dagger, I think is his too. Give him this one,
For
max
me?
him out.
This is so great.
Maybe.
Oh, hey,
Had an encounter
Sylvain.
with Lord Gwendol. How many years ago was it? Back before the academy, I met this girl who I fell madly in love with. And her dad tried to kill me. I suppose he just tried to scare me, but I was sure I was gonna die. Oh yeah, her dad? Lord Gwendol. Crazy, right? I never thought I'd seriously be trying to kill the guy in battle. I kind of don't know how to make sense of it.
Well, considering how many girls that you tried to get with, you're probably gonna end up fighting a lot of their parents in battle now. I mean, just saying. So many cats.
So, House Regan accepted. I knew the leader of the Alliance wouldn't refuse. Still, we can't let our guard down. There's no telling when he'll turn on us. If we advance through the Alliance into the Empire, our chances for
Talk about
reconnaissance
Claude
will be
like
limited.
that.
I just hope it goes according to plan. Okay.
From the outset, House Regan and House Gloucester have been fighting over leadership of the Alliance. Then this war comes along, and their opinions are split about whether to ally with the Empire or not. Their existing enmity only worsens.
Oh, really?
Leading them
That's
to
neat.
full-on conflict with one another. However, the leader of the Alliance is a very shrewd man. It's difficult to predict what he'll do at this point.
Claude is a shrewd man.
What? Leaving the house in my uncle's hands? What is the old man thinking? I always knew my father was mad, but this time he's gone too far. Easy for you to say. You hardly know the man. Only a fool would abandon his own territory.
No, but I think you're being a little hard on your pops, don't you? I doubt Felix has any flowers.
Aha, this is nice.
I give him a ceremonial sword, but last time I did that, he actually hated it and was like, ew. What? And even though it says he should like them.
Oh. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I was imagining a more stern-faced fellow, but he's actually quite friendly. Shocking. Lord Rodrigue is revered by all as the Shield of Fargus. I heard that he recently spent the night drinking in the dining hall with soldiers from the church.
I love the gatekeeper. He's always got the best random shit to say. He's like my favorite NPC.
It looks like we're all set with food supplies, thanks to Lord Rodrigue. We have more soldiers to feed now, so we'll still need to ration. But I think we have enough extra to make some tasty treats. I'll go scout the pantry. We can enjoy it together over some tea.
He's maxed.
I'm sure you know this already, but House Ordelia is aligned with the Empire. They face the Empire from across a river, similar to the Gloucesters. Even so, I refuse to yield to the Empire a second time. The Empire did unthinkable things to my family.
He's clearly the main character.
The only option here is winning. Professor, you must promise we will overcome the Empire.
Do you have any flowers? Lily, but I don't. Do I have Lily? I do have a Lily. I knew I had Lily of the Valley.
For me, I love it.
You're welcome. I'm glad this list is correct that I am reading off of. Shamir. There's like only one person that likes the exotic spices, and I think it's Shamir. Oh wait, no, there's actually a lot of them. Oh, I was thinking of the coffee beans. There's very few that like the coffee beans. Anna. I didn't know you could give gifts to Anna. What? I never paid attention.
For me?
Yes, I know. The list told me you'd like it.
Right. Do you really think if you let yourself get taken in by his silver tongue, you might wind up regretting it?
Do you really think it's a good idea to trust Claude? Silver tongue? I think somebody was getting hit on by Cloud.
The thing is, 5 years ago, I was taken in by his tricks myself. I was given a long and grueling lecture by my unit leader that day. Ugh, the memory of it is still too painful.
Didn't let a boy get to you like that. Dangerous.
I finally got to eat a full meal for the first time in forever. And it's all thanks to Lord Rodrigue. I've got so much energy. Let me at that great bridge of Murden. I'll bust it down myself.
I don't doubt you, Raphael.
Oh. But then how do we cross?
You're so smart, Raphael. Why didn't I think of that?
I thought House Fraldarius had an invasion of their own to worry about. I'm impressed Lord Rodrigue was willing to provide us all these reinforcements and supplies. The Knights' morale is really boosted, seeing as they have had their first good meal in a while. Let's hope we can keep this up and take down the Great Bridge of Murden.
The Great Bridge of Murden. Oh, it was as frank with so many people. Yeah, I have a lot more people maxed out with her than I thought I did. Is Dorothea the only female S rank? That you can get with her? I know you can with Edel, but outside of Edel. Huh. Lack of options there.
Hello there.
I love that you only have to scan an amiibo once and the stuff appears every single time after.
Even after all these decades, the Academy hasn't changed a bit. I remember it well, even now. I used to sneak out of lectures with Lambert almost every day. I suppose this is not the time for an old man's nostalgia. We have received approval from House Regan. We should set out as soon as
I can't help
ready.
it. That's all I think of when I hear that name. Lambert the sheepish lion. Which is very appropriate because he was the Lion King. Oddly appropriate.
Being here brings back all manner of memories. The days I spent studying here with you and everyone else. Those days were so special to me. They were truly some of the warmest days of my life. I hold them dear in my heart. And now, to be forced to fight with those I was once so close to, my friends, it is most saddening.
You have a flower, don't you? Get me nots. I don't know if I have I don't have forget-me-nots. Boo. I think she likes the bear. Oh, she likes the stupid handkerchief. Got plenty of those.
Wow, I am delighted.
Lawrence hasn't been around. Monarch Studies book. The only person on the list for it, Edelgard. Could give her this. I thought she liked the armored bear. Yeah. I'm not wrong.
Wow, I am delighted.
Yes, yes, you're welcome.
No. Ugh.
I'm sorry, what? Just no. Nobody said anything else. She just no. She flat out noped me.
Lord Rodrigue seems reliable, but even with his help, aren't we still a little short-handed? We can probably make it to the Great Bridge of Myrden, but beyond that, I don't know. Don't let Dimitri push you too much, Professor. It'll shorten your life for sure.
Thanks. Thanks. You like flowers? I'm gonna guess no. Fishing float, but I only have one of those left. I don't want to give that up yet. Mostly because Eloise likes them too. So does Seteth. I considered romancing Seteth. And then I found out that he was Flane's dad, and kinda didn't wanna try and figure that whole shenanigan out.
Wow, this...
Nah, really? She doesn't like riding boots? I would have thought she would have gone for riding boots.
Wow, this is...
Well... Lord Gwendol was pretty tough. If only he'd been on our side, he would have been a great ally. But it was Lord Gwendol himself who made the decision to throw his lot in with the Empire alongside his liege. I will neither pity him nor mourn for him. It would be an insult to his honor to follow the
you
path
can
of justice
still
as
mourn
long
for the
as life
dude.
endures. That is the duty of a knight of Fargus.
You can mourn him for an honorable death. Later, Fins. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. It was good to see you. Get good sleeps, my friend. Come back to that.
Speaking of which, House Fraldarius is a military house. They swore fealty to the royal family at the kingdom's founding. The current family head, Lord Rodrigue, was raised like a brother to the former king. He harbors a loyalty that goes beyond mere duty. Perhaps this is why he was willing to lend us his aid.
Perhaps.
I have a request.
The Great Bridge of Myrddin isn't just a bridge. It has the features of a fortress.
Ooh.
I believe it was built for military purposes by the first leader of the Adrestian Empire. In other words, it's even older than the monastery. So if we occupy the Great Bridge, we'll have to search it from top to bottom.
Ignatz, you're smart. Such a smarts kid. I don't have forget-me-nots. Iggy likes ceremonial swords.
Thank you so much,
Alright. Really? Legends of Chivalry isn't his thing? He doesn't have much on the list. What's wrong with you, Iggy? Don't you like anything? Well, where's the baby breath go to? Cyril.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Yep, now you have your own little collection going.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
If you stand in my way, I will strike you down.
No, you won't.
If you stand in my...
No, you won't.
Need something?
Authority, reason, bow. I think we're going bow.
This one? You're all set.
Authority will probably be next, and then faith, or vice versa. Although honestly, I'm only 100 points off.
Again soon.
And it's 8:30. Time for me turn into a pumpkin. It's true. Time for me to turn into a pumpkin. And sleep.
So, listen.
Yeah, okay. What else you got to say? It's already the year's end, okay.
Speaking of which, Professor.
Super exciting. Leone, huh? Pony. Oh, it's all the way down there. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Next week, the continuing adventures of Fire Emblem. Oi. Alright, guys. It is the ends for the night. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for hanging out and chatting. And follows, lurks, all that good stuff. I appreciate it, guys. I will be back Saturday, 10 a.m. Probably Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. It'll be Final Fantasy 14. We'll do something. Maybe we'll do half that, half something else. I don't know. It's a mystery. But there will be 14. At least. Now they wake up, right? Yeah, now they wake up. Yeah, I'm talking about you guys. Now you wake up to play. No? No? Calling back in? Oh, you guys gotta go in your cage anyways. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. It's a blast, as always. And I will see you guys again. Soon, hopefully. My Twitter and my Discord are down below. And if ever anything changes or any surprises happen, you can find out there. Because I will always make sure to post them. Especially if they involve the stream. There's other links down there too, like Humble Bundle and all those affiliates things. But more importantly, Twitter and Discord, so you can keep in touch with everybody and myself. I will talk to you guys later. I'm still really bad at this ending stream thing. I am. I'm very bad at it. Someday, I'll figure it out.
Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.